out the street, bro. Like, we can tell you follow.
Wall, trying to seem discreet. The officer told me to stay calm and walk with him. He guided me forward, gripping my arms so tight I couldn't pull away even if I wanted to. I kept glancing back, and the man was now closer. That's when he walked through a streetlight, and the light shined down on something metallic sticking from his pocket. My whole body went cold. I pressed closer to the officer and told him what I saw. He nodded and said, "Don't worry, we'll get you home. You're safe with me." But then he started steering us away from the lit up main road and onto a darker sidewalk.
Oh, so this is a fucking setup? You know, I was already about to say, I don't know if this is gonna set up so far, but I just want to say already that this is weird as fuck. I was literally just about to pause the video before his part. Like, why is the officer not just turning around and doing something? Like, dude, does he not have a Glock 3000? You know what I'm saying? Does he not have tasers, handcuffs, all that shit? Like, you see somebody following somebody, you should fucking probably arrest them or just scare them off or something. Like, you acting like you're just a bystander on the street that's all this going on, bro.
Almost like he was leading me somewhere specific. That, plus his grip on my arm, made me feel uneasy. But when I turned around, the man was now walking straight at me, holding the metallic object, and no longer trying to be discreet. I knew I had no choice but to trust the officer. I told him the man was closer, and he looked around, pointing to an alleyway nearby. This cuts through to the other side of the street. You can call a cab from there. He gripped my arm even tighter and pulled me. I was about to just go with it, but then I saw a taxi sitting 50 feet in front of me with its light on. I told the officer, "I'll just take this one," but his grip tightened. The man is still...
Yo, you see what bro, this is weird. Like, why is he gripping so hard and not worrying about a dude with a knife literally following him, bro? This is a setup.
Take this one, but his grip tightened. The man is still too close and the alleyway is safer. He tried pulling me again.
The alleyway is safer. Are you fucking retarded? You gotta be. No, hell nah, bro. This is the whole setup from the start. Yeah, bro. This is insane. This is insane. What is up with this impersonating police officer shit, bro?
I yanked my arm free and sprinted toward the cab. He reached for me again, but I was too far away. I got in and locked the door, shaking and unsure what to even think. Then 3 weeks later, I was watching the morning news, and my coffee slipped out of my hands. 2 men were arrested for the murder of a woman. The officer who grabbed my arm and the man in the hood. They worked together. The man followed her at night, and the officer lured her into an alleyway under the guise of safety. The woman who trusted the officer never came home to her kids.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Sich mal völlig selbst vergessen. Macht einfach Kreatur. Ja, ungeahnte Kräfte messen. Macht einfach Kreatur. Einfach übertreiben, dreifach drüber rein. Macht einfach Kreatur. Alle werden fliegen. 24/7. Mach. Urlaub! I see what. All eyes on me. Brand new drip is what they see. It's time.
Sucks. And I know, a lot of these stories are not 100% facts and shit, but these are realistic stories, if that makes sense. Like, these are realistic things that really be happening. And that oh my gosh, that's insane. Like, imagine being lured by an officer, they're pretending to be that just to lure you to your death. And this girl got lucky in this particular story. She got lucky that there was a taxi cab right there, bro. Because if not, it probably would have been cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I knew they were working together. Yeah, I started getting suspicious once, the cop was not doing anything to the person that was following them. That's why I started getting suspicious, and then, yeah, it was pretty much common sense at that point. But yeah, even the start, now that I'm thinking about it, even the start is weird. Like, a cop is just randomly gonna walk up to someone and be like, "Somebody followed me, you gotta keep going." I'll be like, "Nigga, do something! What the fuck you talking about?" Nah, protocol's ass.
We were sitting in the living room watching Shark Tank when my daughter looked at me and said, Mommy, I'm gonna be the youngest CEO in the whole neighborhood." The next weekend, she set up a lemonade stand, but instead of mixing regular country time lemonade like every other kid, she came up with a bright idea.
She makes pee-pee.
The morning in our kitchen, mixing what she called gourmet flavors, watermelon mint, strawberry basil, and something she called lavender honey that
and it's all just chemicals that make your stomach blow up from the inside.
Something she called lavender honey that actually tasted incredible. She printed labels from our home printer and charged 50 cents more per cup than every other kid on the block. Our neighbor
50 cents?
and offered her 20% of the profit
marry this woman this early, yeah, destined for greatness. Destined for greatness right there.
She trained them on how to greet customers.
She literally negotiated with a neighbor by herself, by the way. No adults helping her. She was negotiated to, set up shop in front of this, nice house or nice yard and stuff to attract certain customers. And then saw other kids like, hey, you guys want to work with me? We can split profits and do this and do that. Yo, yeah, this kid's destined for greatness.
By Sunday morning, she was running a 3-person operation from our front yard. That's when the man with the BMW pulled up. He looked at the stand and said he only had apple. He had reached into the
Apple
apple
pen.
pen.
$200 back? Yeah, that's the thing. Once you get pull out an apple, you know, okay, you can pay a bit.
He held out to him and said, no promises, you can sell, cash, or profit. No excuses. His next step was to allow 9-year-old offer for $5 for $3 worth of lemonade. An hour later, he pulled $3,000 out of the green stand. Nina walked over with her biggest smile and said, who knows, one night, we could have way more customers today.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Yo, these business savvy. You look like freaking 12 years old or something, but already this business savvy. Now, instead of being, instead of being confrontational to the other business owner, which is the lemonade stand guy, the boy and everything, she's like, hey, let's work together. Let's work together, man. Let's merge, combine our customers, combine our things together, and we can be a business. That's literally like what businesses do, right? Like, that's why big corporations really buy other businesses so they see like, oh, we're going to take care of it. Okay, merge with these masters, and that we can build all of this up. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same idea. That's one thing that this generation or newer generations have instead is listening to illness, right? Because you can learn down. I mean, there's a lot of facts and misinformation and stuff, but in terms of like just general education and general things that you want to know or look into, just be educated on is literally everything. That's why like, a lot of people they just be stuck in comments or like waiting for someone to tell them something or teach them something. It's like, dude, you can really look up all kinds of information. There's tons of articles, there's tons of YouTube videos. YouTube is like one of the best forms of education, especially for people who are learning something new. So yeah, it's just like endless possibilities. Like you should, if you want to be educated on something, you can make the effort to be educated on it. You know, like